Thanks for watching. We are continuing our primary election results coverage here on Denver 7 Plus.
Glad you're with us on this primary election night. We are following these early results. The first batch of votes released just at the top of the hour. And we have team coverage of the biggest races for you. We're going to check in with Brandon Richard and Colette Bordelon covering the Democratic and Republican primaries in the 4th Congressional District.
Natalie Chuck will join us with other races we're following, but we want to start with Denver 7's Jessica Crawford. She joins us live with more on the race for Denver District Attorney. Jessica.
That's right. And this year, voters will be electing a new Denver District Attorney for the first time in 8 years. And this election tonight is really important because no Republicans qualified for the primary. And so that means the person who wins tonight will become Denver's new DA. And so we did show you some of the numbers, and we are seeing that John Walsh, a former U.S. attorney, is in the lead right now. But right now we are in the Hale neighborhood at Culinary Dropout, where Leora Joseph is running for district attorney, and she is having her watch party right here. So here's a little bit about her. Leora Joseph serves as director of the Colorado Office of Civil and Forensic Mental Health and has worked in multiple district attorneys' offices. Denver 7 spoke with her just earlier this month, and she tells us that her focus is accountability and providing treatment for mental illness and drug addiction. Meanwhile, John Walsh was the U.S. attorney for Colorado during the Obama administration, and he said that he would focus on getting violent criminals off the streets and providing more opportunities for young people. So we're going to keep you updated as those numbers continue to come in throughout the night. Live from Hale and Denver, I'm Jessica Crawford, Denver 7.
All right, Jessica, thanks. We'll see you later on this evening. Of course, the most headline-grabbing race is in the 4th Congressional District. Republican Lauren Boebert left her home in the 3rd to run in a safer, more Republican 4th. Denver 7's Brandon Richard live from the Boebert Watch Party in her new hometown of Windsor, Colorado. Brandon?
Yeah, so Congresswoman Lauren Boebert walked into her watch party about 45 minutes ago, and she has spent the last 45 minutes going up to supporters and talking with those supporters. Right now, they are singing the Star-Spangled Banner because we understand that Congresswoman Boebert will be speaking here in just a few minutes. We're told by her campaign manager that this is going to be some welcoming remarks. Of course, he told me that before we found out that she had actually won the nomination tonight. So we'll see if these welcoming remarks will turn into a victory speech tonight. But no doubt she was the favorite. No doubt Congresswoman Boebert was the favorite going into tonight. She had the most name recognition, the most money, and endorsement to former President Trump. In fact, she walked in carrying a pair of Trump sneakers. And again, we expect her to start talking here momentarily. And we'll bring you those remarks as soon as we can. For now, we're live in Windsor. Brandon Richard, Denver 7.
Brandon, thank you. We'll check back in a few moments. Well, 3 candidates are vying for the nomination in the Democrat primary for Colorado District 4, including Ike McCorkle, a retired Marine. Denver 7's Colette Bordelon is at his watch party in Parker tonight. Colette?
Yeah, and Jessica, it's a close race out here in the Democratic side of that CD4 race. Ike McCorkle in a 2nd place right now. Trissa Calvalese leading this race with around 46% of the vote to a 40% of the vote to Ike McCorkle. But still, I talked to him and many people out here at this watch party. They are all very optimistic about what McCorkle brings to this race. Now, this is his 3rd time running for this seat, so he's no stranger to this race in the most conservative congressional district in Colorado. So it's an uphill battle for any Democrat who will be running against Lauren Boebert in this district. Ike says he's really going to appeal to those values that are important to the people who live in the district and really try to work with them to find those common ground that they can agree on. I spoke with him about why he's running, if he was anxious about these ballot drops. He said anxious might not exactly be the word.
I think, because of what's at stake with respect to the authenticity of our democracy, I think a better word would be terrified for my children's future. and the future of the Democratic Republic that I swore to support and defend. And so anxious would be a good way to describe it.
Anxious, a good way to describe it, especially as ballots keep rolling in. We're going to get to know more of those results. I should say results keep rolling in. 90 minutes until the next drop of ballots, so we should know where this lead is really heading here in this Democratic primary for that hotly contested CD4 seat. I'm live in Parker. Colette Wardle on Denver 7.
All right, going to be a long night out there. Colette, thank you very much. So I want to go on to some of the other congressional primaries now.
Let's bring in investigative reporter Natalie Chuck tonight with a closer look at those early results. Natalie.
Hey there, guys. Yeah, with that CD4, there is also a special election going on, and Boebert isn't the only race that we have called tonight. That one has also been called for that special election for CD4. This person who wins this race is going to sit on that seat until January, taking over for Ken Buck up until whoever wins this November ticket does slide into that seat. You can see Greg Lopez is winning that by a decent amount, 56% out there, about 66,000 votes, more than 66,000 votes. And again, we have just gotten the first drop, so we are expecting these tickets to continue rolling in. When it comes to the Denver District Attorney race over here, John Walsh holding strong at 58%. Leora Joseph coming in behind him at 42%. And whoever wins tonight, they are going to take over that district attorney chair because they are not contested by any Republicans. And again, both of these candidates have campaigned very hard. They have spent a lot of money when it comes to commercials and advertising, and they are not the only local race we are tracking as well. We've got State House 4 over here with just one uncontested Republican running. We've got Cecilia Espinoza coming in with 56%. And then when it comes to State House seat 6, we've got Sean Camacho coming in at 65%. Elizabeth Epps is actually the incumbent for this, so it does look like he will upset that race and take over for her and race against Kyle Witter coming up in November. And again, you know, Colette was mentioning that highly contested race out in CD4. One thing we are tracking when it comes to Lauren Boebert, how many people are voting Republican and voting against her. Right now, we're tracking about 55% of voters not voting for Boebert. So will they be swayed to vote Democratic when it comes to November, guys? We'll have to wait and see.
All right, Natalie, thank you for that report.
All right, let's go back to the Boebert Watch Party out in Windsor. And the Congresswoman has just taken the stage, and we have called that race. She will be the Republican candidate in the general election.
Every one of you and your neighbors and your friends, your family members, thank you for those tough conversations that you have had with people. Thank you for educating yourself on this race, informing others about the other candidates who have thrown their name in the race, because it matters. Everything we do right now is so important. And thank you for showing so much grace and humility and mercy and inviting me to your district. You know, I used to live in Aurora. It's not in the district, but Arapahoe a little bit is. I was a Flatlander once, you know. I'm back. But thank you. Thank you for welcoming me, my children, my grandson. That's what we're fighting for. My children had the opportunity to go to an amazing charter school right here in Windsor, Colorado that moms and dads fought hard for. And we are not going to lose sight of them because it is our moral obligation to give this everything that we have, to preserve freedom and liberty for them, to ensure that politicians who are godless and get into office don't have enough power to say, I'm God and I can take your rights away. Because we know that our rights come from God, not corrupt politicians.
All right, Lauren Boebert, a victory speech today in this primary, making quick, easy work for this primary night out in Windsor tonight.
And joining us now is Seth Maskett, a professor of political science at the University of Denver, here to give us some more insight on all of the election results tonight. But
good to see you.
All good to welcome, and thank you for joining us.
So I tell you what, and we talked a little bit about this beforehand. Lauren Boebert is the story of national politics tonight, and she has been many times since she's been in office. But she was going to have a tough time out in the third. so she ran to a place she could more easily win. And the carpetbagger, the running from a fight, none of those things bothered voters enough to vote against her tonight.
Right. I mean, it may have bothered some voters, but not enough to make a difference. The fact that those are probably things that may have mattered more in an earlier era when people were much more focused on local representation.
Right.
Today is way more about national politics. And people are just way focused on what the national news story is. The fact that she's by far the biggest name in the race once she jumped in, that she had the most money to spend, she had Donald Trump's endorsement. Those things just matter a lot. And
Tip O'Neill's been proven wrong. All politics is not local anymore, anywhere.
It may have been once, but yeah.
And you mentioned national. You know, all eyes are on this race for a lot of reasons as they look to see how this new generation of Republican politicians do. As Lauren Boebert takes this seat tonight, what does that mean for the Republican Party, especially looking forward to November?
I mean, it's interesting what kind of, behavior she's been engaging in over the last, the last 2 terms. She clearly got a bit of a scare, whether that was from her actions in Denver during the play, whether that was
from the real scare was from Adam Frisch.
The
500 votes.
From her last, which was supposed to be a very Republican district, turned very competitive on her. And she really did a lot to try and, mend some of those fences and ultimately just jump districts. And it's interesting that behavior was rewarded for this.
Yeah.
I mean, this is other Republicans, other politicians are going to be paying attention to this and saying, well, this is not only a way, I mean, it's interesting because she clearly did it to save her own career, but it also turned out to be a pretty smart decision for the party. That is, the Republican Party is very like to maintain control of both the 3rd and the 4th districts now. That was in doubt before she did that.
Well, also part of the narrative certainly will be from the Republicans more proof that a Trump endorsement it can be bulletproof still in this day and age.
It's still a very powerful endorsement. It's stronger than any one person's endorsement in modern history, really. And it does a lot to save a candidate.
All right, I'm glad you're here tonight, and thanks for sticking around in advance. Try to get you some pizza. Still a lot of votes left to count tonight, so I hope you stay with us.
Yeah, and as a reminder, you can follow the results as they come in tonight on our website, Denver7.com.
All right, live election results at 8 p.m. on Denver 7 News on Local 3, and of course right here, Denver 7 News at 10 o'clock.
And thanks again to our Denver 7 Plus viewers for tuning in to this primary election night stream.
All right, we'll see you at Local 3 at 8 o'clock.